Hello, everyone. I'm Kate, and I'm growing the greater good. And I have something I'm a little passionate about today that I'm going to share with you in an effort to kind of expose you to how other people feel in regards to certain things. With that being said, for those of you who know me know how rare it is for me to watch TV. You would then also know how rare it is that I ever catch the news. Well, this morning while I was working out, I happened to look up, and there on the TV it said Uganda had just passed anti-gay laws. And I just couldn't really fathom that right off the bat. That, like, wait, a law is, like, there's a major consequence involved for, whatever the case may be. And it really took me a moment to process the fact that there is now a very serious imprisonment, nonetheless, more or less, whatever, for being gay now in Uganda. And being, the key word. Are we not beings? I mean, really? Shouldn't it be okay to be gay? I think so. I believe so. So upon hearing this, I immediately started to wonder, holy cow, how do they feel right now? What do these people feel, our gay community, homosexuals? That's got to be terrifying. It's got to be terrifying for them because they're now living this, okay? And because I am straight, I could not understand what they were going through. So I approached it from this perspective. What if someone took away your right to be straight? A fellow human, nonetheless. How angry and upset would you be? How would you feel about such? If at your core you knew you were straight and somebody said, oh no, that is not going to work for us. According to my own opinion and my belief, I'm going to have it dictate your life. And being straight is no longer okay. Even for a moment, how would you feel? See, that's the thing. Humanity has started to dictate others' lives. We're not here to be dictated to. We are here to experience, to share, to love. And within that love is to love whomever we choose. There should not be an opinion that one is right and one is wrong. There should only be a matter of happiness involved. And quite honestly, if you are happy in your life, you should never confuse your life with mine or anyone else's. Which, as you can see throughout society today, is a very common theme. When things do not affect our life personally, we allow them to. We confuse our lives, our wants, our desires, our beliefs with other people's lives and expect that they should live their life according to our mentality? No. The only person living a life to their mentality should be the person in that mentality. So, I also have a bit more. In all actuality, I want to know why we can't just fucking be. Why we can't just be. Is that not one of Einstein's most famous quotes? To be or not to be. And if you know anything about language and the mind and the way of which the mind processes, the brain processes certain words, you would know that that quote means one thing and one thing only. We always are. Now, with that being said, will I give up my right to be straight so that they can be gay? Absolutely. Why? Because I know love is not determined by gender. I know that love is simply love, and it exists, period. And it does not matter if you are straight or gay or whatever the case. It simply matters that you love and that you know love exists regardless of whatever sex you're choosing to love. But to know that love is love, and it is there and it exists. We are all worthy to love. We are all worthy to be loved, regardless of our sex or our sexuality or our sexual preference. I suppose summed up, it is essential to be love. Period. Now, with that being said, there are references to the Bible of which reasons, excuses for why being gay is wrong. But in that same instance, there's a quote that says, "Love thy neighbor as yourself." So when you dislike something about your neighbor, which is anybody on this planet, what are you really disliking about you? Ask yourself that. What is it you're unhappy about? So love yourself, be love. And if anything, ask yourself how you would feel if your right to be straight was taken away. If that right was gone, but you knew at your core that you were straight and it was gone, that you had a preference for whatever gender and you could now no longer have that preference. How would you feel if even for a moment somebody told you, being straight, no, sorry, you're gonna have to go to prison for that one now. Think about it, because that's how people are feeling right now. With all of that, I would like to appreciate your listening. I'm going to dare you to be you, who you are at your core, because that is what you're deserved. That is what you are entitled to be. And for those of you who are really amped to continue to confuse your life with others, focus more on your own. And maybe be thankful for the fact that you have that right to be straight. For now. Thank you again for watching.